Flow back at Kingspier Marina, and we've got Billy Merrington of Whisper with us. Billy, 18 or 19 Hobarts, how did that one rate?
Actually, 27.
Oh, 20, sorry, 27. I beg your pardon.
It was one of the harder ones for sure, so I guess we've had a few not so tough ones in the last couple of years, and that one actually brought us back to earth. Bass Strait reminded us of what she's actually can serve up.
You were talking earlier about how confused the seas were in Bass Straits.
Exactly. It was nasty because there'd been a really strong northerly on the Boxing Day night, up to 35, 40 knots. They had kicked up a pretty nasty northerly swell.
Sort of what, 3-4 metres?
A good solid 3 metres.
Yeah.
It wasn't huge, but then the 3 metre swell came when the westerly hit. That hit with a little more zip than we kind of were hoping.
Yeah.
And that whipped up its own 3 metre swell, and the two cross waves caused a real washing machine.
And you'd be going reasonably fast because what, crack sheets and things at that point? Or?
Well, initially we were kind of on the wind, but then we were crack sheets,
yeah.
And we were slamming pretty hard. There was some pretty nasty cracking coming from the bow, so we were pushing hard as we could, so
yeah.
It was pretty nasty.
Yeah, and staying in touch with the others around you sort of on the way down.
Yeah, exactly. So we ripped our A5 fractional spinnaker on the first afternoon.
All right.
We were having a great battle with No Limit, which is probably great footage of somewhere.
Yeah.
And then our spinnaker ripped in half. Unfortunately, that was our kind of fractional sail we knew we were going to use all afternoon. So we lost a little bit of ground on No Limit then, but we were able to claw it back and worked hard in the second half, so the half of the race, and
it was
got back
pretty
in
amazing
touch.
watching the group of four sort of last night just coming down towards towards Tasman Island and so on, and then of course you ran out of breeze completely this morning.
Oh, it was very confusing. You know, that lee trough behind Tasmania caused a lot of confusion last night. You know, there was the westerly that was coming across was kind of in and out. Then we got some sou'easter, had to kind of link it up and weave our way through, and then eventually got back in the westerly. Then got parked up after a rain cell at Tasman Island, so plenty on.
And the boat generally okay apart from the sail?
Apart from ripping on sail, that was it. We had no dramas whatsoever. So we had
what sort of wind speeds were you seeing up at the top there?
We saw some gusts of 42 in the Bass, so that was pretty gnarly. We had a J5 and 3 reefs,
and it was still
we were still beyond the limit.
Yeah.
There was questions as to what we were going to do to depower next, and there wasn't.
What options do you have to depower in those areas?
Well, we did have a J6 available,
all right.
But the J5 was a pretty good option for most of the time.
Yeah.
And then, if the J6 was going to be required, it was going to be in 40 knots, and the consideration was how we were going to do that jib change in 42 knots.
Exactly.
So, not sure how that would have gone.
Yeah, full on, and plenty of water across the boat all the time, I suppose.
It was basically like getting a fire hosing stinging you in the face every 5 seconds for 12 hours straight. You can probably see the colour of my nose and the colour of my eyes. You know, so it was gnarly.
Fantastic. We'll let you get into your beer, and well done. Another one under the belt. Good man.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.